doing? All right, if you guys didn't catch my post, there's a post in the community thread with the Vinny Eastwood show and my live stream. Very sorry about the buffering. You who know my story know exactly why I have buffering problems. Anyway, I have the mirror from Vinny in my hard drive right now. But I keep a certain living and breathing itinerary. So, I have a short commute, so these will be short drive streams when I am inspired to think. So I was running ideas in my head because I was listening to a podcast. By the way, I highly recommend for anybody interested in the issues of gender right now, especially with women. You got to listen to the Willfully Evolving Woman channel. Her dissertations with Michael Sarian are fucking hot. Ew, so good. It is so fucking good. Some of the healthiest shit you've ever heard in your fucking life that's absolutely needed for psychological healing. As I've been listening to it, it has been straightening out quite a few things that are within my wheelhouse of how I process thoughts that I don't have words for. Right, this is all in accordance with my moon placement in Galactic Center, right? That's a fun existing thing of myself, right? Which this popped up as I was processing something in my head called, and I'm calling it the Nine of I, or Nine of I. And I was thinking about how the wordplay game was fucking with us. And why did I say the term Nine of I? Because it wasn't from the word. I wasn't even thinking of wordplay. This is coming on the back end of it, which kind of told me just talk about this. Because I've talked about it before. That we are nine. That's where the term comes from. We are a tripartite soul, but each of those three have their own mates, their own left hand and right hand expression. This is part of the secrets of any 8-pointed magical construct. If you're working with the 8 and the 9th in the center, very common for any magic circle, you are using the directions in correspondence with the gods, in correspondence with your soul, and who you are calling on, who comes from which end. And that's pretty easy for people to comprehend, I think. So we are 9 beings in one. And who stole the All-Father? Why did I call this Nine of I? Say Nine of I, because I was thinking to myself when I was thinking about we are 9, I thought to myself the statement, like, oh, you're threatening me? What are you going to do against the 9 of I, right? So, how do they hijack language? Nineveh. 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 The Nineveh. Right? And who came from Nineveh? Right? So, it throws these biblical stories together. and then warps the language a little bit to occult the deeper meaning, and then get it wrapped up in Jewish messianic prophecy and ideas of history that were all a fucking psyop of their time, because Abrahamic religion is designed by the rabbis to psyop, because all of it is a hijack of the Hyperborean original way of things, and using that twisting to give you a fucking world that protects the Epstein class. And because you don't understand that, and you're just a political hack that just wants to understand things in a government as usual level, I get to see the most barbarous sounding memes about the issue, because I'm not dealing with people that are aware of who and what they are, so they don't know who and what the enemy is, because they can't see the spiritual side. So all the memes are Trump fucked some kids and we're bombing Iranians. Yeah, and it's so retarded, and you're sitting here in the same boat as us, and this is your best fucking rational response to the situation, right? None of you have spent 5 minutes spending more time with the law. You don't want to fucking ride any lawyer's ass about anything other than your profane understanding of fucking reality, and then that reflects on the politicians being influenced by the law, compelled, and the way it's being twisted in real time, the way the religion was. And all of that is so horrendously fucking complicated, you can't fucking grasp it until you are fucking fully aware of the 9 of you. Right? These are the traits of someone who is properly, quote, Christed. It makes no sense. I don't think there's really the Hebrewic word is because Christ is coming from Christos in the fucking Greek. This is all fucking Greek, right? It's all fucking Greek. It's all fucking ritual shit. Dr. Hillman, he might be jumping a slight shark. I'm not saying he isn't jumping a shark on his level. Maybe just, and I can forgive all sorts of people. I've been awake so long that you ride a few delusions because you haven't caught up yet, right? You haven't caught up with the zeitgeist and the update to the ontology, right? So you presume that the Earth is flat because you're still dealing with the absolute facts of NASA lying to you, right? So the absolute facts that NASA's lying to you, but it's really hard to do because you just haven't been introduced to the 9 of yourself yet, right? And all it means to be, quote, Christed is to be whole, and to be whole is to know how much you need. What is the metric of wholeness? And it comes from the awareness of the 9 and being in development of the 9 at all times, including the shadow. Which, it's funny what happens to the shadow when you've been so scared of the evils, but the way you're actually flipping it and understanding the Constitution, it's right. It's just it's all the little good things that were in the fucking Harry Potter mythos with the School of the Dark Arts, right? There wasn't one kid there who said there shouldn't be a School of the Dark Arts because they understood the basic premise. Shadow work. The whole fucking class, Snape's whole fucking shtick as a good Slytherin was get a hold of your fucking reptile brain. Get a hold of your inner divine reptilian. Get a hold of your iguana, right? That's what it means. Has Been Hotel fan. I've heard of Has Been Hotel. And Courtney Baker. Hi. And Howard. What's going on, Howard? So, as you would know, this symbol here on my favorite hoodie is what the two-dimensional representation of the Nine of I looks like. That's the map out of how the energies of each of the 9 souls, the 9 parts, ovulate as a whole. Which is the correct word because it ovals, right? So it's ovulating. Your soul is constantly ovulating. It's constantly in a mood. You get to pick which mood, though. That's the fun part. Women need to know this most especially. Where are you when seed is dropping? Okay. All right. I love you guys. I'll catch you later. I'll get the Vinny Eastwood show uploaded by once I've probably today. I'll get that uploaded because I don't have plans other than to do errands right after work, and that won't take me long because they're all going to be local errands. All right, I'll catch you.